This is ASCS Charles 89, and I'm doing an album review on the Wale Ambition. What I thought about the album, I'm going to talk to you about the lyrics, the beats, and not even just that, but how Wale has grown. I think Wale album did exceptionally well. I can listen to this album through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good album, well balanced. The beats were on point. The lyrics, while they kind of show some of his vulnerable side, and there's nothing wrong with being an emotional artist. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people, oh, he's not hardcore, he's not the. Wale is very poetic, and I gotta give him that. That is the best thing about Wale. I was kind of worried when I first heard he signed with Maybach Music. I was like, I'm not for sure. But no jokes aside, but the album is amazing. You know what I'm saying, from start to finish. And Wale knows how to do an album. You have the stuff that talks about real issues, that stuff for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? That's number two. Number three, he has party songs, Focus, Flower Loves Bomb, Slight Work, those type of songs. And to me, Wale is not disappointed. Like I said, to be honest with you, I was not at the beginning a big Wale fan. You know what I'm saying? I kind of was more the J. Cole, SV, those type of guys, because it was easier. Their music was easier or more relatable. But with Wale, the songs are good, and even Drake, to be honest. But Wale Ambition, I'm kind of glad he went with Maybach, because Interscope now is not like it used to be, and it seemed to me they weren't pushing him like he should have been. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't a big Wale fan at first. I got most of his mixtapes. I got More About Nothing, Ambition, 11-1, 11 Theory. I have About Nothing, Back to the Features, 100 Miles and Running. That's a couple of the mixtapes I can name off that I actually have in my iPod. You know what I'm saying? So I am a Wale fan, and I was glad that he didn't change his style. He's still poetic and real about stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking he's going to Maybach, he might lean more towards the gangster or street type of music, but Rick Ross wanted him to stay that way. And that was fine. I really liked that he did that, because I was thinking like, man, I don't know, I think I might not even get this album, you know what I'm saying? But that showed that he showed them respect and love and all that stuff. And through it all, Wale has a lot of good songs on the album. You know what I'm saying? You have DC or Nothing. You have Sabotage. That's a song I kind of can relate to because of a previous relationship I was in, and it was kind of like that. Focus, Lotus Flower Bomb for the ladies. I mean, some of the guys I know like that song too. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. You know what I'm saying? He has Miguel singing and all that stuff. Slight Work with him and Big Sean. Big Sean killed his verse. You know what I'm saying? He killed his verse. He did his thing on the song for a collabo. Kid Cudi, Focus, him singing the hook. I was glad to see that they squashed their differences and put them aside and did a song together. That was a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't know how to squash it and be like, you know what, let's not be like this anymore, can we be cool again? And I love that they did a song together to show that they're back cool again, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was a good thing. But like I said, Wale album overall was good. Talks about a lot of real things. You don't hear Wale bragging about cars, you know what I'm saying? So Wale is one of those type of rappers like J. Cole and Omen and Valley. They don't really talk about cars and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They talk about a lot of different real things and stuff. And I mean, I do like artists that talk about that stuff. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, Ambition was a master. It was, to me, it's a classic. You know, in my eyes. And as you can see, I'm looking at it right now. Legendary, that was good. Don't Hold Your Applause, Double MGs. And what I like about Wale and some of the newcomers, that they have their own way of doing things. Like Drake. If any of you guys have heard Drake already, check out the leak on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Of the album. And to me, I see why he said Take Care. No, Thank Me Later was rushed. Because Take Care, I'm telling you, it's a dope album. But I will give the Wale album, producers, Maybach Music. He was going with that, whoever does that Maybach thing, the producer. It was pretty good. I think Rick Ross produces it. The beats like that for the Lady Maybach Music. But it was pretty good. Beats were there, the lyrics were there. Replay value, I can replay the whole album. Sometimes you get these albums, and see, that's one thing that people need to realize. If you don't like a whole album, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Just get it off iTunes or have somebody burn the songs you like from certain CD. But this album replay, I can replay it. It's just like the J. Cole. I can replay that as well. You know what I'm saying? So I give Wale a solid 8. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's found how to do an album and what to put on there in order for it to sell well. And I heard that he's not number one, but maybe by the end of he did exceptionally well. He's done pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But looking forward to the next album that's coming out, and that's Drake's Take Care. And we're gonna do a review on that because Drake is one of the new artists, one of my new favorite rappers. Well, not new, but one of my favorite rappers because he does a lot of different things with his music. And that's it. I'm out. Salute. Until we meet again. Peace.